Hold the fuck up. Somebody tell me this shit ain't real. It's your boy DJ Academics, and I just heard a disgusting audio clip of apparently Los Angeles Clippers owner Donald Sterling telling his girlfriend, I don't want you be flexing on the gram with no niggas. Now the audio tape, which I'll let you hear a clip in a second, was posted by TMZ. And we all know that closet racism happens and we know it exists. But to see someone get exposed publicly like this, and it gotta be his girlfriend taping or somebody else taping it because now it's come to light. But to see closet old school racists like this still hanging on to their old ideals and their old racist philosophy where one race is better than the other is just ridiculous. I don't support racism in any type of shape or form. Now I gotta say, a lot of us black people, we have been in denial. We've been thinking that the problem is now remedied. We got a black president. No, racism doesn't exist anymore. No, it's completely out of here. Even though, I will say, a lot of black people go to extremes trying to prove that everything is racism. Oh, I didn't get a job. The person who interviewed me was white. Gotta be racist. No, calm the fuck down. However, racism is still out here and very prevalent. This is another classic case of the two-faced white man who will show and laugh in your face. He'll shake your hand and even buy you a drink. But privately, he tells his wife, he tells his children, do not be like that nigga. He tells everybody around him, please don't associate with them. We only do business with them. We get money off them and they get a little bit of pay. And secretly in a lot of their minds, and you won't get a lot of them to say this, but they're thinking slavery was such a good gig. Why'd y'all fuck that up? We were eating good. Now you niggas want rights. You niggas, we had to put one of y'all in office and make y'all president. What more do y'all fucking want? But this is a classic case, as I said before, of the white two-face syndrome. Smile on your face while they talk shit and despise you behind your back. But ain't it also ironic that this closet racist is also the owner of the Los Angeles Clippers, which is an NBA team which is full of niggas? I could guarantee that while he's signing those checks each 2 weeks or whatever it is, he's probably calling them his slaves, probably calling them nigger. But that's why it goes to show that you could see a man's face but you can't see his heart. It's amazing that all these closet racists that are usually pretty older, we seen with Paula Deen, she's approaching, 70? And she's still racist as fuck? And now we got this nigga who's signing checks for all types of black basketball players who is racist as fuck. He even goes to tell his girlfriend, you can sleep with him, you can do whatever the fuck you want, but don't do that shit publicly. You're embarrassing me. Then these old school contradicting racists don't even know how to keep consistency. His girl even tells him, I'm mixed. And he just sidesteps that question. And then it says, listen, I just don't want you promoting hanging out with niggas. Now, I won't even say too much because I'm still in amazement of this fuckery. So you guys check the tape out. This is an audio conversation between Los Angeles Clippers owner Donald Sterling and his girlfriend about hanging with niggas.
Nobody said you did anything wrong.
I don't do anything wrong. If we ever have any issues, it's because people call you and tell you things about me that are not
Why
true.
are you broadcasting?
I'm not broadcasting
Why are you
anything.
taking pictures with minorities? Why?
What's wrong with minorities? What's wrong with black people?
Nothing.
What's wrong with these
It's like
families?
talking to an enemy. There's nothing wrong with minorities. They're fabulous. Fabulous. Because you're an enemy to me.
Why?
Because you don't understand.
I don't understand what.
Nothing.
That racism still is alive?
No, that there's a culture.
What culture?
People feel certain things. Hispanics feel certain things towards blacks. Blacks feel certain things towards other groups. It's been that way historically, and it will always be that way.
But it's not that way in my heart and in my mind.
But maybe you want to adjust to the world.
But why? If the world doesn't do anything for me and they don't make me happy.
You're right. I don't want to argue with you. If you're perceived as either a Latina or a white girl, why should you be walking publicly with black people? Why? Is there a benefit to you?
Is it a benefit to me? Does it matter if they're white or blue or yellow?
I guess that you don't know that. Maybe you're stupid. Maybe you don't know what people think of you. It does matter, yeah. It matters.
Do you know that I'm mixed?
No, I don't know.
You know that I'm mixed.
You told me you were going to remove those. You said, yes, I understand you. I mean, you change from day to day. Wow. So painful. Wow.
People call you and tell you that I have black people on my Instagram, and it bothers you.
Yeah, it bothers me a lot that you want to broadcast that you're associating with black people. You have to?
You associate with black people.
I'm not you and you're not me. You're supposed to be a delicate white or a delicate Latina girl.
I'm a mixed girl.
Okay. Well, but we
And you're in love with me. And I'm black and Mexican, whether you like it or not,
Okay.
whether the world accepts it or not. And you're asking me to remove something that's part of me and in my bloodstream because the world thinks different of me and you're afraid of what they're going to think because of your upbringing. You want me to have hate towards black people?
I don't want you to hate. That's what people do. They turn things around. I want you to love them privately. In your whole life, every day you could be with them. Every single day of your life. But
But not in public?
But why publicize it on the Instagram and why bring it to my games?
Why bring the black people to the game?
I really don't want to discuss anymore. It's over. I don't want to talk about it.
I'm sorry that you feel that way.
I feel that way so strongly, and it may cause our relationship to just break apart. And if it does, it does. It's better to break apart now than to break apart later.
I'm sorry that you still have people around you that are full of racism and hate in their heart. I'm sorry that you're still racist in your heart. I'm sorry that you live in a world that's still...
How about your whole life? Every day, you could do whatever you want. You could sleep with them, you could bring them in, you could do whatever you want. The little I ask you is not to promote it on that and not to bring them to my games.
I don't bring anyone to the game.
Okay, then. There's nothing to argue about.
I know.